Hey Aries, welcome to your monthly read for the month of February. Let's dive in and take a look at what wants to bubble to the surface for this month. How is everything going, Aries? Thinking of you. Hope all is well. We're going to start with the first half of the month and then we'll move into the second half of the month. So let's dive in and see what wants to come out for you here. So work, love, or life, whatever comes out is what wants to come out. Okay. So let's take a look. What have we got? Let's take a look. Okay. And give me three more. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. Wow. I do get the bottom of the deck. I get judgment. So this tells me that there is some sort of an awakening of something like self-exhaustion, a renewal. This is about some sort of beautiful awakening here. Wow. So I feel that there is, it's an opportunity. Interesting. Um, hmm. Now it's interesting because this is the Lover's card. To me, this almost looks like the Temperance with the Lover's card and Judgment at the same time. So it almost is giving me that vibe. So intuitively, if I look at this, you're making a choice. For some of you, you could be making a choice, about putting something on strong, solid ground for yourself, whatever that looks like. But I do get could be dealing with the Gemini. This definitely is the Lover's card. So interesting. What's nice is that you got this on the right side of the deck, meaning that this is the light side. So it could be that for right now, you could be focusing in on it's significant relationship. You might have that in mind. This is a step towards moving towards something. Like if you're faced with a choice, it's going to be easier if your significant other understands and supports your decision. It's about what works for you and what doesn't. You could also talk about your internal dialogue with your shadow self to gain clarity about your choices. So it could be that your underlying energy is about, choosing things. All right. About a significant relationship. Now, this could be in anything, romantic or otherwise, with work. It could be anything. Okay. But this is seen through seen through another person's eyes while you make that choice. So being able to stand in a person's shoes as well. Okay. So it's being vulnerable, but it's in terms of creating the life that you want on this earthly plane. So for some of you, could be making some sort of choice in a significant relationship. Okay. So romantic or otherwise comes through here. Okay. So interesting. That's your underlying energy because it's all about putting something on strong, solid ground. Okay. Because what's interesting is right behind that card was Aries energy. All right. And that's the Emperor. And that's you. Okay. So I feel it's whatever that is going to keep you balanced, strong, and solid. And you're making choices that are surrounding that. So with that in mind, let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got the Queen of Wands, which is you too. And it's just beautiful because, she's in this forest, her eyes are closed and she's got that strength. She is meditating and contemplating. And I feel that this is just a real beautiful, optimistic kind of meditative, just real. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is confidence, passionate. She's so self-assured. She's super vibrant and very optimistic. And I just feel that with the Queen here, that she's in her meditation, and it could be about a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it could be that you're meditating on a situation, on how something was a burden and you're letting go of the burden of something. So something that was a back-breaking burden, whatever it is, it's done with, okay? Because it's the 10 of Wands. And that tells me that you let go of the burden and the stress or some sort of obligation or struggle. Maybe for some of you, you could have been burning yourself out, in the intellect of the mind for some of you, because I do get the King of Swords. This could be someone that you're dealing with, or this could be you taking on that energy. So maybe that you've been just filling your mind with so much information and it just got, bombarded with that, or you're dealing perhaps with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I feel that you're letting go of the burdens of the past, quite frankly. This is like cleaning the slate. I feel that it's the end of it. So there's not a lot of it, like all the work has been done. And so it's like the very tail end of just this acknowledgement and this nod to your inner self. Yes, I've moved on from that struggle. So whatever that was, and this is what's happened at the beginning of the month. Now, for some of you who could have already arrived there, the next thing I get is the Three of Wands. And this is all about having foresight and momentum and confidence and growth. And you're looking ahead. So I feel that you're looking ahead with your leadership. And I feel that this is beautiful. I feel because then I get the devil energy of Capricorn. And what's nice about this is that the devil has turned his back. So it's kind of like for that moment, you're able to kind of do whatever it is that you need to do because he's not looking. And I feel that that is huge. So I feel that you've got an opportunity to make some sort of shift and change that is taking place for you here. So I feel that you are able to birth something new with this lotus flower here because he can't, it's kind of like it doesn't bother you. Something that it was an addiction or some sort of, old way of thinking, doing, or being. As you're so optimistic about moving forward, is that you get this lucky chance, and then I get the Knight of Pentacles, and you're moving slowly. So I feel that you're moving slowly towards prosperity and opportunity here. So interesting. I do get that. Let me pull some other cards on this. What is this devil energy that's showing up? What do we get here? Yeah, you're choosing happiness. You're focusing in and choosing what makes you happy and not being tied to something that burns you out. And it almost as if that someone, it's kind of like with this Ten of Wands here, it's almost like someone was like watching you in some sort of way. Yeah, it's like, I feel that it's like some sort of burdens of having to carry something. So for some of you, it could be a relationship or situation or an old way of thinking. So that could be the case as well. But interesting. Let's pull a card on that. What is this burden with the Ten of Wands? What is it? Friendships. Maybe there was a friendship or a situation that you were involved in, all right? And you were carrying the heavier load, all right? Right now you're moving forward slowly and you have a strategy. You have focused in on foresight moving forward. And look at, you're going towards your prosperity slowly but surely. And this is a strong. Yeah, you're focusing in on kindness and your empowerment. So I get kindness and empowerment as you move forward. So in the first half of the month, I feel that you're developing a strategy towards your dreams. So when I pulled the strategy card, it looks like a lot of you are focusing in on your dreams, on what it is that you want, and your happiness, and not going to be tied to something that just was toxic for you. It could have been doing what others wanted you to do, and now you're doing what you want to do because I get you were carrying the brunt of the burden here, okay? Yeah, it's what I'm getting. Anything more about the Queen of Wands here that we need to know about for you here? What comes through? Yeah, you got new insight. You can kind of see that she's meditating here. She's meditating right in the middle of nature, and which feeds her soul and her heart. And this is, the trees around her. Well, this is the tree coming from the heart and doing what you're passionate about, having the confidence and then communicating that with the blue here. So I feel that you're communicating your passion. You are visualizing your passion, all right? You are letting go of the burdens, and it could have been a friendship, a colleague, or some sort, and you are passionately going towards your dreams. And you're focused in on the happiness. It's like, I'm not focused in on that old thing that held me back anymore. It's like you've turned away and now you're that lotus flower that's blooming, and you're moving forward slowly towards your empowerment. All right. So I feel bottom of the deck is that you're making progress here. So this is quite beautiful, guys. Anything more in the first half of the month that Aries needs to pay attention to? What do we get for the month of February? Okay. Let's take a look what we've got. You're focusing in on generosity and assistance. Others can help you out, and you might be helping others out. And what else do I get? Yeah, you have a conviction and you're just persevering right now, guys. It's all about the King of Wands. So I got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is a divine counterpart. You could be taking on this energy and taking that leadership position and focusing in on your success. I get generosity and assistance. Someone could be helping you out. Others want to help you out. So if someone is asking you, how can I be of assistance for you? Let them know, and vice versa, right? This is beautiful. With this Six of Pentacles, it is all about generosity, support, material help, gratitude, and giving and receiving. So this could be that you're getting assistance from someone, an organization, a loan, I don't know, a business partnership, an opportunity. You're getting what you need. So don't give up on your dreams here, guys. Okay. And I do get persistence and conviction with the Seven of Wands. So this is persevering amidst the competition because you are standing by what it is that you do and love. All right. Any final advice that's going to be key for you? What else do we get? Sacred. Wow. Sacred. You're observing the sacred around you, and you are having the courage to work with others in some sort of way, gather. This could be coming together with others. You're observing and you're keeping your sacredness as something about your inner strength and this inner knowing here. And you observe others with this mystery and like high priestess energy as you gather with others. Like you can discern really, really well right now. What is it that is going to be key? What is going to be key the first half of the month? What is going to be key the first half of the month? What do we get? Protection, ritual. Yep. I was just getting that. It's kind of like that third eye is going to be very, very helpful for you as you birth something new. You have, this is about lessons that have been learned and you've got new insights. And this new insight is really, you're observing the situation and you're gathering as you gather with others. But there's something sacred about, you've got this sacredness about you here. And interesting, it's called an opening circle, but you've got that third eye here, and the 33 reduces to a 6. So with the card coming through, let me grab the book and see what that says here real quick. What this talks about really is all magical beginnings require a ceremony or effort. Sometimes it's best to begin to, focus in on a steady pace or even meditate, right? And be careful of your surroundings and protect your body, mind, and soul. Be mindful of friendships and those that you gather around with. Okay. And whom you share your joys and sorrows, because not everyone is on the same journey or needs to be. And human condition means jealousy can occur, okay? So just go back to your sacred self. And this is saying is that, not everything is needs to be complicated. Simplicity is going to be your key. And it's what it talks about. And that's the slow and steady. You are a craftsman and you create the door that leads you to your chosen path, or something that you want to close out. Okay. So I think you're moving towards your dreams right here, guys, is what I'm getting. And it wants you to develop a sacred ritual that can acknowledge you, that can bless you and gives you protection as you co-create. Okay. So yeah, that's beautiful. So let's take a look at the second half of the month and see what comes through, okay? What comes through in the second half of the month for Aries? What do we get? That's neat, guys. Some of you are really just focusing on your dreams, okay? And using that fire, passionate energy, okay? Yeah, partnerships coming through here. Partnerships, there could have been a difficult situation that you needed to overcome and get your solid ground. But man, are you moving? You had a successful completion, guys, okay? a successful completion with the World card, success, advancement, accomplishment, fulfillment. Yeah, you feel like you really belong in this world. I feel that you are focusing in on partnerships that are really illuminating for you, okay? Especially with the Two of Cups coming through here. So this tells me about an opportunity of coming together. And with the World card coming through at the bottom of the deck, it tells me that if you're not feeling like a sense of completion, it may be because you're thinking in terms of a, in terms of like a continuum rather than a cycle. Everything's linked, but it's important to mark, uh, you know, uh, important milestones that you've done. You've gone through some sort of important milestone, okay, and it needs to be celebrated, okay. And this is what I want to remind you of, or maybe something needs to be released, but don't focus in on exhaustion of the body, mind, and spirit, or hurrying just for to go to the next thing. Everything is happening as it's meant to in the divine timing. Okay. So your underlying energy is at the second half of the month, and it might have to do with partnerships, the Two of Cups. So it could be coming together, with another person, an entity. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. And this is really focusing in on partnerships that make a big difference. Okay. So these are, like-minded souls. So it could be that you're coming together in some sort of unity, joining forces with another person or bonding with another person. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And and it could be too, is that a trustworthy love could be coming up, okay, in the second half of the month or near the second half of the month. So if you've been shy about speaking, your heart to another person, it's now safe to open up, okay? It's a sunrise. It's safe to do. It's a beautiful time. For some of you, might be going public with a relationship or situation. If you haven't already, that could be coming through. I do get the five that there has been maybe some sort of content. Uh, of conflict to put something on strong, solid ground, whatever this is for you, because I do get the Five of Wands and then the Emperor, which is Aries energy. So I feel that maybe that has been difficult for you to put something on strong, solid ground. However, I do get success, victory, moving forward. Okay. So this is recognition, victory, and rewards, and self-confidence, and progress is made. And not only that, but you do get the Chariot card. And this is interesting because with the Chariot card, this is about momentum in terms of taking outside action and moving forward. So this could be, for some of you, this could talk about that your mystical side of your journey is demanding attention right now. So you're being asked to tap into your spiritual side, to go along your chosen path, but listen to your intuition more than your logic. So that's what this is saying. Listen to your intuition. And this is interesting because you got the Nine of Pentacles at the end, and this is that independent card. And this is that some things will be hidden. So it wants you to listen to your intuition more than your logic, and be aware of what was holding you back before. You may not even have noticed that you're now free of something, but you are. So what is that for you, Aries? Note your comments below. What do you feel free from? Okay. So let's take a look of why you need to tap into your intuition with the Chariot card. Let's take a look at what that is. Yeah, because this is because something is an illusion. Okay, so let's take a look. But you got some sort of success. So because something is an illusion, and I do get mystical. Yeah, it wants you to tap into that. So that's just confirmation. What is this obstacle between a unity of two people with the Two of Cups? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do we get? Limiting beliefs. So what the argument or the conflict at hand could have been a limiting belief that either you or the other person could have been holding on to or communicating. And so you're kind of butting heads. So this could have been you with another person or whatever that case may be. But I do get a success here with the Six of Wands, which is beautiful. You're welcoming in this beautiful success. So with this new world energy, it's just acknowledging how far that you've come, Aries, and moving forward. I do get the Independence card here of having everything that you want. Things will be hidden. What do you need to know about that? Self-love. Yep. Yep. It is really about acknowledging this. This really is key. And how perfect in the month of love that this is coming through here. This is that things will be hidden. Follow your intuition and make sure that you're following in on that self-love. And what else do I get? Yeah, symbolism. Watch for symbols and things, whether it be numbers, whatever the case may be, colors, noises, conversations. This is really focusing in on your paying attention to those things, because that's very, very key. It something about that is coming through, and I think that it's about using, again, your intuition, making sure that you use your intuition. I think that's kind of the big thing. Huh. And even with this chariot, yep, this is, it wants you to tap into your spiritual energy for some reason, for moving forward, for personal power. So, and give me another card on this Emperor, which is your energy. Being flexible with the symbolism, paying attention to that. Believe in yourself. So this is to put something on strong, solid ground. Be flexible. Focus on the symbolism along the way. Heed the numbers that might be coming into play. And believe in yourself and welcome the success that is yours, that's coming through. So guys, this is what I'm getting. Any final advice that's going to be key for you before we exit out? What do we get for Aries in the second half? But self-love is really important for all your partnerships. You got rid of some sort of limiting belief. This is all about adaptability, achievement, and fulfillment. Look at the World card came out again, acknowledging your achievement and fulfillment because you were able to be adaptable. And what do I get? Independence and achievement, the Two of Wands. Wow, that's exactly what this is. Independence, achievement, all your partnerships that are coming together. Like I said, there could be a new opportunity. You're reflecting on all of your partnerships and being very diligent about that. So something about that is going to be very, very key, okay? I do know that you've stopped some sort of pattern, and this limiting belief, excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. This limiting belief could have been a stopping a pattern and stopping a some sort of silent treatment or abandonment, something of the sort. You're just axing something out. So whatever it is, congratulations, guys. This is really beautiful. You're just well on your way to, with success and prosperity. You're just welcoming it in, and you're listening to your intuition more than anything. So sending you so much love and light. If you want a personal read, guys, click the link in the description box below. Till next time, namaste.